Hello, my fearless family. How is everyone doing? I have on my jacket, but it is hot outside. It's really cold in my office, and I like it like that. I'm not complaining. Anyway, so it is Wednesday. You guys probably will see this video Sunday because I already have a video that is going to become live tomorrow. So I'm going to make this one live Sunday, but today is actually Wednesday, hump day. And so I'm dressed because I just finished marketing. I use the top part of my day to just get out and network, you guys. And I know the topic of this video is about how to reactivate a dissolved business. But the reason why your business probably dissolved in the first place, not because of you, because you just didn't pay your franchise taxes, you didn't keep your business in good standing, probably because you weren't making any money, because people do not close successful businesses, they usually sell them, right? Why do you want to reactivate versus going to get a new LLC? I'm assuming you're doing an LLC. It's because of that longevity. It's because when you go out to get funding, you want to say, hey, this company been open for X amount of years. You don't lose your years just because your business has been inactive for 4 to 5 years. What will happen is you will have to catch it up on whatever fees are associated with your business. Meaning that, now, to my understanding, because my first LLC was inactive, not because of me, because I would have paid the fees. It's because I was not communicating with my registered agent. So we will be talking about that in this video. I'm going to do a voiceover. I just simply wanted to come in and speak and look at you guys, or let you guys look at me, and just show you, this is my networking attire. I get out there and I grind. It's hot and I don't care. I still, the goal is to be successful. So I wasn't communicating properly with my registered agent. I don't know if they were sending me information and I just didn't get it. They had an old email, but I did not know that I supposed to have paid franchise fees because this was my first business ever. But the business is now like 13 years old. Okay, someone just drove in the parking lot. The business is now 13 years old, but what happened was when I went to actually get it back in good standing, I had to pay 3 years of like back franchise fees. It came up to be like $500. It was worth it because now when I go to banks and different things like that, I can say, hey, this business been open for 12, 13 years, right? So that's the reason why you want to reactivate your LLC versus opening a new one. Now, you can't have enough LLCs, but don't open a lot of LLCs that's not generating any income, because it's just going to cost you every year to keep them in good standing. So let's try to make some money off your first one. So let's reactivate it. And if you can see right here, I'm actually writing the people that I plan on touching tomorrow, meaning that this calendar is 18 months and I have space to write every day my daily goals. And you guys, I met with these many people today. Literally 5 different companies I went and shook hands with and networked with, gave my marketing material to them, introduced myself, building rapport and relationships, letting them know, hey, this is the type of services that I provide. Make sure you put me on your referral list. Make sure you put me on the contact list when you need the type of services that I offer. So you cannot be afraid to talk to people about your business. You should have business cards with you everywhere you go, at the gym, at the grocery store, in your fanny pack, in your crossbody, in your tote bag. You should have some type of marketing material letting people know what you do, because you don't know who needs your services until you give them a business card. If you don't have any business cards, I don't think you're in business. I think you're playing. So you should go over to Vistaprint or whoever and create some business cards and start marketing your business so people can know who you are and what you do. So yeah, I've been networking all morning, and then I came back to my office. I think it was like 1:30ish. No, it was about 2. Um, and came in and started doing, the administrative work and taking care of things and answering phone calls, whatever I needed to do as the office manager, because I don't wear an owner hat. I actually have a title and actually receive a salary. So not the owner, I'm the office manager, okay? Or the client manager. So now I just want to go ahead and do the voiceover and show you what you need to do. Now, every state, just a disclaimer, every state is different. This is what they wanted in my state, okay? I had to go back, and to my understanding, when it comes to the government in fees, they only can bill you 3 years out. So let's just say you started a business in 2018 and it wasn't generating any revenue for whatever reason. Maybe you didn't take it serious. Maybe you didn't have time to grow and expand your business, and you just kind of set it to the side. Well, that is what they call it the government or the business, the Secretary of State dissolved the business. You can just contact the Secretary of State, go downtown or wherever. If it's too far, I would give them a call. They will tell you what can I do to get my business back in good standing. That's all you have to say. How do I get back in good standing with this LLC? They'll pull up everything, and then they'll tell you, this is how much you need to pay to get it back in good standing. Why do you want to again pay that money versus setting up a new LLC? Because it may be cheaper for you to set up a new LLC. It's because you're going to lose those years. I was just told by the Better Business Bureau that in order to even get accredited, to get accreditations, you have to be in business for 6 months. So my business actually is it's like a subsidiary to my already established business. And that's the reason why I did it that way, is because I did not want to start a new company and started an infant company at the same time. So I'm doing business under an already established business, so I don't have to try to wait it out for whatever reason. And let me just close these blinds, you guys. I'm trying to give my plants some sun, but it's affecting my... Okay, that is a little bit better. So I didn't want to try to build up, that whole, I don't know what you want to call it, have those years of service. Some banks won't even let you get credit until you've been in business at least a year or 2. So I just didn't want to go through that. So I did like a subsidiary of my already established LLC once I got it back in good standing. So I thought this was a good subject to do a video on, just to show you guys that I would not get rid of my business, because some people sell businesses just based off the longevity and how long it's been established. So just stay tuned, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick voiceover and show you what you might need to do in order to get your business back into good standings. Okay, Fearless Family, I am back. Okay, here we go. So you can just type in reinstate dissolved LLC. The first thing that will pop up will be Inc. file. So everyone that watches these videos are probably familiar with Inc. file, because you're typing in business funding, how to get business credit cards, so on and so forth. So usually they advertise to people like us that always search terms like that. So they're going to pop up first. And they actually have a really great article that I found on eFile. It says, should I reinstate my LLC or start a new one? You guys, I stated earlier, the reason why you want to reinstate is because I'm going to assume if you're subscribed to my channel and you're watching this video, it's because you're trying to get business funding. I don't have time to open up a new LLC when I can get an already established one, or reactivate an already established LLC that looks good on paper, that's fundable, and I can move forward with getting the proper funds that I need to run my business. Okay, so you can go over here and read this article. It says before we jump into reinstating your venture, let's understand the why behind it. And it just go on to say, when we choose to form an LLC or other legal entities in a state, you are subject to a host of laws and regulations. The laws give you permission to operate as a legal entity, and these compliances have to be maintained. Okay, so most of the common reason why people lose a certificate of good standing, or it's pretty much dissolved your LLC, is fail to file the required annual report and pay the fees. So let's just say you didn't make any money from your business in 2020. You didn't file the report, which should have came to you or came to your registered agent, and the fees are, and like I said, in the state that I have my LLC, it's called a franchise fee. It's just a flat fee, and penalties are added if it's not paid by a certain time. Okay, most of the government entities, their fiscal year end in June. So everything that you owe need to be paid before that cutoff of like May 31st or June. You know, some entities, their fiscal year end December 31st, but most governments end June 1st. So it's the start of a new fiscal year, June 1st. So unpaid taxes, missed taxes, not appointing a registered agent or forgetting to update registered agent information, which subsequently result in you missing important summons or government communication. That's what happened to me. I did not know that I was supposed to pay franchise fees every year. I am really happy for YouTube and a lot of these people that are creating courses. And I'm talking about the people that has legitimate information to share with everyone, that has made me knowledgeable of a lot of this information that once upon a time I did not know. So 12 years ago, I did not know I need to pay franchise fees. They may have sent me some information stating that, but when you're running a business and you're operating and your main goal is just trying to get as many customers through your door as possible, you're laser focused on that. You miss stuff like this, okay? So operating without the necessary state license, that could be another reason. So if all your issue is that you did not pay the proper fees when they were due, 9 times out of 10, now I am not a tax professional, I am not a business attorney. This information is for, first of all, entertainment purposes only. Do your due diligence, search your state, because every state law is different. Mine told me that I needed to pay 3 years back. Although I owed more, they could only collect for the 3 years from the date that I was standing there. So what I did was I just ran to the bank, withdrew the money, paid it, and got that business back in good standing, all while creating another LLC. So I wasn't able to create a new business because I owed prior taxes on another business. Okay, that's another thing. Some people find out that way. They want to go open up a new LLC because they just threw the first one or whatever one that's in question into the side and found out that they have to catch that one up in order to open another one. Okay, so people, there are business brokers out here. There is literally, if you type in business broker on Google, it will give you a list of websites. People are selling LLCs, established, aged businesses, to people because they know that there is a lot of money in an aged LLC because you can go and get funded just based off the years that you've been open. And remember, banks cannot see those years that you did not pay. That's not reported. The only thing the Secretary of State actually report is that you are in good standing. And once they know that, then they can move on with the rest of the paperwork to get you funded. Now, when it comes to a registered agent, right? So you had to use majority of your extra money to get your LLC back in good standing. But you need a registered agent, right? So if you go and Google free registered agent, some of these states is really cheap because they don't do much. Registered agents just get any important documentation and then they usually forward it over to you. Can you be your own registered agent? That's up in the air. It's based off of your state. The registered agent has to be a physical address, and the person that's the registered agent, whomever name that you're putting down, has to actually be present at that address. So if you're using an entity, another business to be your registered agent, they actually have to be doing business in that state, okay, or in that address. You can't just, So if you click here, I found one company. It actually is called freeregisteredagent.com. So if you go and click on there, let's just go and click on there. Then you can get started for free. They bill you after the year, to my understanding. So let's just say you stay in, let's do Florida. So for registered agents in Florida, it says it could cost up to $320 a year. But right now, you're just trying to get started again at the lowest cost possible to you. So that's the reason why you're using this particular service. Now, if you do not cancel the service 360 days from today, let's just say you use this service today or whenever you use it, then you will receive a bill the following year. So this will cover you from August 26, 2023, because that's when I'm recording this, to August 16, 2024. Then after that, they will actually start billing you their company fee. Okay, so but if you already have a registered agent and you have the extra money that you can just pay for it outright, then there are other companies that are cheaper, because I think this one is a little bit more expensive due to the fact that they give you the first year for free. So hopefully this information was useful to someone that's thinking, I want to start my business back up. I want to see what I can do with my business. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe you got distracted. Maybe it was because it wasn't bringing in any money. And now you feel like you can do this. I will actually do more videos on what I do to market my businesses, not just this one. I brought skills that I have picked up over the last 10 years into this business. So that's the reason why I know exactly what to do. I don't have a marketing team because I'm the marketing team, because I know how to advertise my business. So I can do some videos on marketing and how to get your business out, be it e-commerce online, because I do still run a successful e-commerce business, or if you actually have a physical location and you offer services, I can show you how you can market your business that way as well. So if you're new to my channel and you found this video because I'm talking about reinstating a dissolved business, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that good stuff. My name is Latasha. I talk about business credit, personal credit, business funding, and side hustles. Until next time, you guys, I want you to stay fearless. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.